Welcome back to Ironbacks Baseball. I'm Darren Clark, here with Jesse Seguin and producer Reagan Flynn, deep in the heart of the magic rainbow ballpoint pen of the Niagara Peninsula, the place where dreams come true, Merritton, Ontario, for some more perfect game collegiate baseball. It's a 3-8 Ironbacks versus a 1-8 Geneva Red Wings on a day where the weather is fluctuated between apocalyptic and gorgeous, but a little bit windy all day long. Still, the rains have held off to give us some Thursday night baseball. The Ironbacks have cooled down since the opening week of the season, but despite a walk-off loss last night in Niagara Falls, Jesse, there was some signs of life last night.
Yeah, they definitely lost a nail-biter in the bottom of the ninth there, giving up 3 runs to lose 10-9. But there were some impressive performances, starting with our boy Haas Fenwick there. He's been a boss at the plate lately, So
yeah,
he's been crushing it. Last night he went 3 for 4. Cooper Martin again, he's been sizzling as well. He went 4 for 5. Mm-hmm. Glassford had a 3-run shot. Yeah, and Bullock 3 for 5 as well. So the bats have been pretty impressive on the forefront there. We talked about it at the beginning of the season. Who's going to kind of step in for some of those spots for some of the guys they lost? But
yeah, and to be honest, the last game here, the morning game, I was feeling a little bleak about the offense. I was thinking that was a big litmus test for them that didn't go very well with a lot of kids here in the crowd. But it was good to see that the very next day they gave a nice rebuttal statement.
That's right, and like we talked about too, it's been a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde season for them, right? One game their bats are running hot, the next day they're kind of cooling off. So, it's going to be a good test for them today because both teams here, Geneva, also kind of coming on a 5-game losing streak. So both teams looking to come off the schneid today and escape with a victory. So
it's going to be good news for a team that needs some good news today, one way or the other. We got Dylan Miles on the bump for the Ironbacks. We've seen him twice. This will be his 3rd game that he's pitching. Kind of tale of two cities, best of time, worst of times in those 2 starts. He was dominant. 10 Ks in his opening win on opening day, including the Golden K, lest we forget, where the person in left field doing the Ks just is like, I can't do any more Ks, they're too heavy. But the second game, I still looked dominant. It was location, and generally all those locations were not in the strike zone.
Definitely. He was battling himself a little bit out there, right? Missed, arguably maybe a couple calls could have went his way, but I think that was the challenge.
That's a really good point. Like, he was pinched off the get-go.
Yep.
There were lean times when it came to getting strike calls that day. But he sits at 1-1. He's got a 4.50 ERA in 8 innings. He's got 8 walks, 15 Ks. So, yeah. And I'm hoping, last game we had some technical difficulties. So I'm hoping I'm not sounding like Minnie Mouse on helium again here today. It's good to have you back, Jesse. I feel stronger.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Those 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock starts are a little tough for me during the week.
Yeah, well, problem with having a job.
Yeah.
So what I did was, because we didn't have much preparation time for today, so we got to tell you, it's going to be a lot of us just watching the game, which is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. So what I did was I checked on, in these few minutes before the game, checked on the actual horoscopes for the 2 pitchers. Dylan Miles, according to the Chicago Sun-Times, is going to have a positive day. That's what it says. His powers of persuasion are strong today, which is why he will convince others to agree with him very easily. That makes this a great day for those in sales, marketing, teaching, and acting. I don't know where pitching falls within that, teaching, acting. However, conversations with friends and groups might be sticky. Tread carefully.
That's dangerous for me too, Darren, because I'm also a Gemini. So I'm born May 21st. So I'm having a positive day, but it seems that maybe that our conversations with us between each other might be a little sticky today.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be the first time, Jesse.
Might not be the last
We'll
either.
start talking about Morgan Riley's contract, and that's taken us down a dark path a few times. It has, and so Dylan Miles, it's fun. I mean, we've probably the most dominant pitcher we've seen in an Ironbacks uniform. So
that's right. Leading things off for the Red Wings today is J.C. Gamble, the second baseman. He's hitting .292 on the season. swinging at the first pitch, but it's a shot right to left field for an easy out.
It's not a bad way to start the game. Challenge him.
Definitely, and maybe an area of focus for Miles today would be keeping his pitch count down.
Yeah, absolutely. Got Quinn Mahoney stepping to the plate now for Geneva.
No. That's how that's my.
Mahoney playing right field. He's hitting 222 on the year.
He's attending SUNY Brockport from Buffalo, New York.
First pitch is swinging there.
Nice pitch.
My bad. But that's okay. Still.
Something to watch out for Miles would be seeing if he can locate that upper fastball to get hitters to chase.
And what kind of calls he's getting on that
right.
fastball around the waist.
Right. He's quickly ahead. 2-1 here.
Is that a no win? Yeah. Yeah, we're not. Okay.
Swung over top of both those pitches. Cool. You see muscled up a little bit on that one. 2-2.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where we are, but it's in the office.
Wind blowing right to left today.
And knowing today's weather, that can also blow right to left later on.
Good try. Good hustle.
Got it on the hands there. Miles out of London, Ontario. Attends Lindenwood University, majoring in business. Favorite food? Clubhouse sandwich. Jesse, any tips as our resident chef? Good clubhouse sandwich. What's the secret? Any tricks?
Well, perfectly cooked bacon would be an excellent thing there. Not too crispy. I think you need a good...
Mel's saying toothpicks.
Toothpicks.
Toothpicks are fundamental.
Yeah, but you take those out to eat, so... And that's going to be a walk for Mahoney.
So aesthetics mean nothing to you in this regard?
Well, when it comes down to eating, presentation's nice, but you eat with your eyes. But, I mean, if I'm eating a sandwich, I don't really want the toothpick involved, so...
I got you. Yeah, for sure. This is Mel said it. I'm just,
But a good sauce, too. You need a nice amount of sauce to make that sandwich good, so...
Dylan Abbott stepping to the plate, runner on first. A little high there. It's good at bat from Mahoney fighting back. And you talked about pitch count.
Absolutely, right? He was ahead in the count there and lost him to a walk. Snap throw.
Oh,
goodness,
that was close. Look at that. Haas behind the plate. Little giddy up in his game today.
That's right. We heard him talking
You're
about
gonna
us
be
up here
Haas.
with his bat.
If your name's Haas, you better have a little bit of giddy up in your game. I wonder if he's there goes a runner.
Fouls off the pitch.
What would Michael Landon do? I wonder if that's how Haas's approach to life is. What would Michael Landon do?
Reference few at this point.
Yep, just here to make references for people that are 60 years of age or older. That's
Runner's going again in the dirt.
Tough one for Haas. To just eat that one.
Yeah, just lost the control. They're trying to make the exchange.
You can see when he's off, particularly when he misses off the first base side, it tends to be forcing it. It's just not loose. There's not that ease when he's going good.
Fouls off the pitch again.
In last game we talked about a lot where I really felt like just make these guys hit your fastball.
Right. Well, it was working so well for him in game one, right?
I think sometimes he gets a little cute with the curveball, and I think that's if I'm a batter, great. You're giving me a shot.
There's a shot down the third base.
No.
Gets the force at second.
Ooh, 5-4. I was a little nervous about that play.
It was tricky,
a little
right?
Nervous.
But they had Mahoney kind of leaned a little bit too far off of second base there, and it was some heads-up play by the third baseman, Cooper Martin.
And, when we talk about bright spots so far this season, and you were mentioning some off the top of the show, I think Cooper Martin in the field has been splendid. I don't bust out the word splendid every game.
No.
But I'm going to use it for Cooper Martin's defense.
That's definitely been a bright spot for the Ironbacks earlier this season, has been the left side of the infield in particular. Even second base.
Yeah, London Prashad in center too, another
Prashad,
kind of highlight on the defensive side of things. Richard Griffin at third base, not so much. But we've seen signs of life from Richard Griffin at third base.
He's learning. He's adapting. The hold sign, something new in his repertoire.
Shown a willingness to sacrifice his body.
That's right.
There at third base. We saw the blood he showed us after the game.
He did multiple times.
Mind you, if he caught the ball, he wouldn't have had the injury that caused the blood.
It's true.
So it's fair to point that out. It was a pretty big line drive, though. 2-1 the count here to Ben Buxton.
Ben Buxton from Canada.
I know that place.
Canada.
Whereabouts is he from in Canada?
Great
Jesse?
question.
Jesse goes to his notes.
I would ask the guy with the computer, but
Well, you're the one who talked to the coach.
you're right. I did talk to the
You
coach.
went down
He's
there.
from
Jesse went down
Maryville.
to the dugout.
Maryville. I was hoping you'd pull that up on a map because nobody on the team knows where Maryville was, and I really don't know either.
Strike 3. Inning over. It is 0-0 going into the bottom of the first here in Merritton, Ontario. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the bottom of the first. The Ironbacks coming up. We've gotten to the bottom of a few things here, Jesse. Marysville.
Yep.
We know it's in Ontario,
That's
province
right.
of Ontario.
Yep.
Yeah. Small place. I guess I looked under TripAdvisors for like eating recommendations. Should we ever choose to visit Ben Buxton, chat about baseball with him? Wolf Island Bakery, number 1. I want to go to the Whip Wolf Island Pub and Pizzeria. Supposed to be pretty good. Got poutine.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have monster sticks?
I don't know. But it's the reviews are fantastic. great steam whistle Pilsner. I don't know if you've ever heard of this steam whistle they talk about.
I have heard of a
it's,
steam whistle, yeah. Maybe had one once or twice.
Yeah.
You got Peyton Panazzo leading things off here for the Ironbacks in the first.
Peyton Panazzo. I'm glad that you and the pronunciation of Peyton Panazzo's name have gotten together, and your friends.
I've practiced at
get
home.
along. Yeah, it's a fun name to say.
Once you can pronounce it properly, it's excellent.
Austin Dietz. We talked about the horoscope for Dylan Miles, which was positive. Austin Dietz, though, not so much. It's actually saying it's going to be an average day.
Well, let's hope that's true here. A bunt by Panazzo.
Oh, there you go.
Toss the first for the out.
Fate and circumstance be darned.
Third baseman Cooper.
Nice
Martin.
play by Dietz. Dietz has pitched 9 1/3 innings. He's 0-2 for Geneva. He's given up 10 earned runs in those 9 1/3 innings. 13 hits, 7 walks, 6 Ks. So his average day says you can make great headway at work today because you're in a solid frame of mind. Your critical faculties are sharp, along with your ability to make long-range plans. Avoid conflicts with family members. Patience is your best friend.
Well, that sounds like it can actually work out in his favor today.
It does. Like it says, it's not it's average versus positive for Dylan Miles, but the verbiage sounds pretty positive.
It sounded positive to me.
Yeah. Avoid conflicts with family members. So I'm assuming that's teammates. Let's hope. Let's monitor the relationship between him and the catcher. That curveball was sitting there waiting to be spanked, though, I got to say.
That's right. Well, he's ahead in the count there to third baseman Cooper Martin, 0-2.
Yeah, Martin would. I think he'd love that pitch back.
There's a shot there. Nice catch by the first baseman.
Couple
2 quick outs
outs.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 for the
Good for
Ironbacks,
him.
Michael Regas.
We got Kickstart My Heart. We got Michael Gregis coming up. First baseman today for the Ironbacks. Gregis hitting 303 on the year. He's been a lineup constant here, I think, for the Ironbacks.
Yeah. I don't think he's had a game as fantastic as the opening day.
No, yep.
But he's been pretty consistently a threat at the plate. Those 2 triples opening day, and he was flying.
He was. Another shot to first base.
Wow,
He's going
that's
to toss to the... Oh, drops it and the cap.
Whoa.
That looked like a 1-2-3 inning there for Geneva. And
Native hitter, Kieran
Error on the
Cutler.
first baseman. So we've got Mel here today. So get ready for some old school Red Foreman kind of hard scoring.
that's right. I don't think I can say what Red Foreman says on air, but...
Yeah, I was about to use a bunch of words that I can't use, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
I thought you were looking at me, and I'm like,
He's a
oh, I
Red
can't say him
Foreman.
either.
Yeah.
And we
But-
don't have.
Mel Romanen is a Red Foreman
Oh,
of
yeah, he took it.
Score creeping. Yeah.
scorekeeping. Yes,
The red
he is.
corner.
Now let's
Let's bring
see.
up the DH Kieran Cutler with a man on first.
Ironbacks, not known for their modesty when it comes to taking bases.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up, but they're second in the league with caught stealing.
How could it be? Ooh,
Inside, he's ahead.
Dietz is an interesting dude to
2-0.
watch, actually.
The pitcher?
Yeah, like it's a bit of a herky-jerky motion that he has here. Wow, it's quite a weight. And I think the thing he's been struggling with so far, where he hasn't looked bad by any means, got a couple quits out. In theory, he should be out of this inning, really.
He should be, yep.
But it's kind of the delivery can be a little bit different from one pitch to the next.
Checks the runner at first.
He busted out the A+ move there. Real quick step off and throw over. Regis hanging in there.
Strike on the corner.
Cutler was about to take a walk. He's still in the box, and I think the Ironbacks would prefer he have the bat in his hands and hopefully get a pitch he can do something with. Paradise, Newfoundland. Oh, man. You know, that handcuffed him,
Yep.
and I think Cutler didn't even know why it handcuffed him. You could see him almost thinking, like, I have all this time to think about this pitch, and I'm not going to be able to do a darn thing with it.
And he's battled back now, and the count's full. Fouls it off and stays alive. Get the
I'll tell you, he's got Cutler all messed up there at the plate. Sorry, Jesse.
No, I was going to say, if Cutler can stay alive here and get on base, you got the big bat of Haas Fenwick coming up.
Haas, who has been, and I remember seeing the game, I can't remember where they were watching him on TV, and you could see even on the outs, he was just locked in.
Yeah, I think it was the Niagara game, wasn't it?
Yeah, my memory, not so good. I feel like it might have been Jamestown, in Jamestown. Oh,
Inside, that's going to be a walk.
well, there you go.
For Cutler.
You called it, Jesse. Lefty on lefty, though.
Pitcher, Haas Fenwick.
Oh, you're probably right.
Still not using the Bonanza theme song for his walk-up song.
You haven't got a chance to persuade him, I think. It's the difference there.
I
Yeah.
have not.
Yeah.
You got to, like, subliminal message him to kind of plant the seed,
Yeah,
you know?
that's it.
Oh, no.
Oh, my
Caught
goodness.
egregious.
Yeah.
Second base picked off. That goes the Ironbacks in the first. Still no score as we head to the top of the second.
And left on base.
Welcome back. Top of the second, 0-0. Impressive inning from both pitchers really there in the first. Pickoff of our man Michael Egregious, who was wandering off of second base. Probably a moment that he'd like back. It's been a theme, a bit of a theme with the Ironbacks. They are, by design, an aggressive team, and sometimes that leads to stuff like that.
For the next half inning. So get loud, make some noise, and help us cheer on our pitchers as we try to send Jonathan Dola
Leading
back
off
to the dugout.
for the Red Wings, John Mendola. I hate it when I have to read my own writing. Mendola from Holland, Pennsylvania, is attending LaSalle. Miles quickly ahead of 1. Bottom dropped off that pitch.
Absolutely. And that was ahead 2-0. And I see a sun creeping out through the clouds.
You got Red Foreman behind you, and you're saying he's ahead 2-0. You don't think Red's going to give you a little bit of grief for that? And I'll tell you, that's the theme. 0-2, you're ahead of him, and after beating him with a bottom dropout curveball, throw him the same pitch outside.
Right.
Give him a chance. Like, you throw him a fastball, he wouldn't have had a chance. Wouldn't have had a chance. And I guess it's there's some chivalry there and giving people an opportunity, kind of like putting your jacket over water, when they're crossing the street. So, it's that, but one might suggest in this particular context, that's not a way to go. Runner on second.
Oh, Foss misses that one. That's going to allow the Mendola to scamper down to third base.
That's a tough one. That was a fastball, middle. So I think Haas would love to get a second chance at squeezing that. Dylan Miles taking a second here.
So we got CJ Origo, the catcher for Geneva today, and they got a JC and a CJ.
I think we're calling that a pass ball. I got a strong feeling that my friend Lucas has called that a pass ball. Yes. 1-on-1 to count here to Origo, CJ Origo. Origo from Wayne, New Jersey. That'll get the runner home.
Nice snag by Panazzo at short for the out.
The infield worked. So who am I? Who am I to question the infield being in for 97% of Ironbacks games?
Never again.
Yeah. Nice play by Panazzo. I really thought he would, given he had to dive, I thought the runner would just bolt. As soon as you see the guy's got to dive, I think you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah? Red Foreman says so. Mel, are we under some sort of surveillance here? Has there been some complaints about what we've saying or doing, or you're right over top of us?
That's a shot to right, first pitch swinging. Long run for Locatelli, who makes the catch. The throw to home.
Wow.
And they hold the runner at third base.
I'll tell you, they got to be a little bit, this got to be, in retrospect, I'll bet you they're saying that on the bench right now. In retrospect, perhaps we should have sent the runner.
Yeah?
I think in retrospect that he might want to take that throw over again too. It's tough. That was a fairly long run for that.
It was. He was. He had a long way to
And
go
when you're
for sure.
going full speed, setting, firing.
Yep.
Play Locatelli.
Caleb Locatelli there in right field for the Ironbacks today. Miles, an out away from getting out of these things. Jaden won it at the plate. Won it from East Amherst, New York.
There's a big cut there to even things up 1-1.
He's attending Monroe CC. Oh, see, muscled up just a wee bit on that one. Just missed the corner. Oh, that T-ball game's over already.
Good observation.
Yeah. Oh, I was kind of fascinated by the amount of pylons that were involved in that T-ball game. There was a lot of pylons. Usually I think there should be 0 pylons, so
maybe they're
being
running a
7
drill. Who
pylons
knows?
sort of baffled me.
Maybe it wasn't a game, just a practice. Big
Ooh,
swing there. That's a
there you
full
go.
count.
There you go. I gotta tell you, just throw him another fastball.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna do anything with your fastball.
and it's working, right?
It is.
There it
you
is.
go. Strike three.
Second strikeout of the day for Miles. Gets out of the leadoff double there. Still no score as we head to the bottom of the second inning here at George Taylor Field.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. You're here with Jesse, myself, and Reagan. It's 0-0 going to the bottom of the second. The Ironbacks trying to get a little something happening. Haas Fenwick leading things off. He was at the plate when Michael Gregis was picked off last inning.
That's right. And they were threatening there with 2 runners on, and you had their big bat of Fenwick coming up.
Yeah.
Just at an ill-opportune time to get picked off at second base.
Yeah. Austin Dietz, we saw in the warm-up. Jesse's always on top of people losing their hats. It's a big thing for him. He lost it twice in the warm-up, so the wind is ferocious out here today.
He also lost it running to first place in that air.
Was Haas making like he was going to bunt there?
I missed that. Too busy focusing on the hat.
Right. That would have been interesting. Third baseman now moving up.
He does?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Bunt.
Wow.
Man, oh, man.
Your observations was correct. He was showing
That was
bunt.
some high IQ bunting there.
That was.
What would Michael Landon do indeed?
Tony Fernandez.
That is a Tony Fernandez bunt.
Was that his own call there?
That's really fun. That was kind of swinging bunt.
Yeah.
Just get it past the pitcher. Dietz was in tough. Lefty falling towards third base on his delivery. Man, that is an A++ IQ play. That's something. Let's see if that. So we're just given the news that Canada is ahead of Qatar in soccer right now, 3-0. Good news for Canadian soccer fans.
Upstairs.
2-0. Dietz, I think, a little undone by. I really thought Fenwick was messing around a little bit.
Yeah, you were
bunt.
surprised for the first showing of the bunt.
Yeah, but that was just so good. That was a delight. There you go. There's a strike from Dietz.
Get the left fielder Josh Bushin up. Sorry,
Yeah,
Dan.
we haven't mentioned that. Sorry, it's pretty negligent because I'm just keep talking about the bunt. That was fabulous.
There's a shot to left.
Oh my
Gets down.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
And the hat count loss stands at 3.
I mean, it's nickels and dimes, but 15 cents sometimes gets you runners on first and second.
That's right. Back-to-back singles here, and the Ironbacks are threatened again in the second. Bringing up center fielder London Burchard.
I mean, that's Lucas Marsh out there in left field, and I think, that kind of slicing blooper from a lefty can be a little bit tricky, but he seemed a wee bit tentative.
Even coming in today when I was coming through the parking lot, I was concerned a bit about the wind and how that was going to play out for some fly balls to left.
Prashad squares around. First baseman's way in here. Pulling from the Ironbacks playbook. Griffin giving the signals. Seems he's got some spring in his step today down there at third base coaching box. Prashad ahead. I don't know. Bunting seems like you're doing this dude a favor. Like sacrifice. Well,
That's actually a really nice bunt.
they gotta let it go.
That's a really nice bunt.
What is he trying to do? That was like
Trying to put the pebble. Obviously, he does not know there's an irrigation system installed this year that just will not allow that to go foul.
2 bunt signals. What do I know?
And they're threatening here. No out. Bases loaded. Darren's putting down the bunt, and it's worked twice this inning.
That's something. And despite Dietz's attempts to coat the ball in dirt, I guess.
There's a shot to second base. Let's go to score 1, though. Quick turn by
What a turn.
What a play.
What a magnificent double play that was. My goodness gracious.
What a
That's gonna
play.
Score a run, but that was a terrific play by the shortstop.
That was.
He did a 360 on that.
That's Jackson Slater playing short.
Good for
Unbelievable.
Jackson Slater.
Turning fire there, and it was a dart, too, to first base to get the runner.
Yeah, man. We've seen some fantastic stuff this inning. And like I say, if you're in the Niagara region and you're not at the park, what's the matter with you? Get down here.
Yep.
You're
Bring a blanket.
Bring a blanket. Yeah, as we were discussing between innings, it's getting a little cold. Not sure if our producer will make it through this full 9-inning game as the temperatures plummet towards 14 degrees Celsius. Just missing there.
That's right. We got the right fielder, Caleb Locatelli, up here for the Ironbacks.
Big chance for Locatelli.
Big swing there. 2-2 the count.
Locatelli's still looking for his first hit this year. This would be a nice time to get it.
That's right. Runner on third base. Drive that runner home here. Shot up there.
Do it.
Slater makes the toss again, loses his cap in the process. The count counts at 4. The Ironbacks lead 1-0. We're heading to the top of the third.
At the end of 2 innings, Niagara Ironbacks 1.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the top of the third. The Red Wings at bat. They're down 1-0, and coming to the plate from Eureka College, Jackson Slater, who you made a Eureka play last inning with that double play off a 360 spin.
Boy,
to
did he
first
ever.
base.
That was something else. We're still talking about it now.
The Eureka College knew what they were doing. From Huntsville, Texas. Don't mess with Texas. You know what? We can say whatever we want in the grand scheme of things. But America's got all the great city names, I think. City and states like Texas. Like you feel a certain way when you say Texas. You know?
Yeah.
They got somebody from Lubbock, Texas. Isn't there a song?
You know, the man with the computer can look that up.
Lukenbach, Texas. Who's that? Is it Lukenbach? Or is it Lubbock, Texas?
I've never heard that song before.
It's a country song.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's not really
kind of out of my
forte.
wheelhouse there. Yeah, country. There's a shot there. He's got to find the grass there in between center and right for a leadoff single.
I was just about to say. As Red Foreman behind me just said, that's another breaking ball. And that's the opponent's favorite.
Yep.
If that would be the, if there's like a TripAdvisor review of that, it would be really love the curveball. Fastball, not so much.
It's going to bring up the left fielder, Lucas Marsh, who's looking for his first hit on the season. A little bit of trouble with a fly ball to left field last inning.
Did go for some redemption. Jackson Slater's having a heck of a game thus far.
First pitch swinging high, fly ball. Griffin under it for the first out. Back to the top of the order from J.C. Gamble.
Also speaking of like bright spots, Griffin really been terrific in the field as well.
Yeah,
really reliable.
Really good at second base. You're right. Yeah. You're right. And I think with the eventual return of Carter Shin there, they're going to have a really solid infield between the four guys.
Yeah. It'd be great to have Carter Shin back. I think their offense is, like, in terms of, we talked about how erratic it's been.
Yep.
And Shin was the opposite of that. He was Mr. Consistent, game in, game out, line drives. Didn't matter who was pitching, didn't matter who they were playing.
Well, that's it. And we
Line
talked
drives.
about just being able to cash those runners in, right? And a line drive hit with a guy on third base would have been perfect.
Nice toss. Nice toss. Haas is having a heck of a game, too.
Haas with the toss.
Nice tag. Well done. Haas is feeling it back there.
Definitely.
You know, we've talked a lot on a previous broadcast about replacing some of the meat of the order from last season, and you start to see that Haas really seems like a dude.
Yep. Like I said, he's leading the team in batting average. He's having the last couple of games. He's been really showing some stuff.
And it's no accident either. Like, the approach at the plate is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I love seeing him in the top of the lineup.
Another great
Nice
play by
play
Griffin
by
there.
Griffin.
Throw to first. 1, 2, 3. Go the Geneva Red Wings in the third. Still 1-0 Ironbacks as we head to the bottom of the inning.
The fresh vibe, fast, friendly service, and the perfect spot.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field.
Check out
Bottom
all
of the
these
third.
airlines.
It is 1-0 Ironbacks as they try to add to that a little bit. Austin Dietz on the mound at the plate. The man who made the last out of the inning. Seems to be a theme so far, Jesse.
That's right. And again, another great defensive play, right? When you were talking about his defense at second base, he just makes a great play to get out of the inning.
I think that last hop was a bit of a tricky one there, too. Despite the irrigation system, I should mention, in terms of bright spots this season.
And today,
Who could
because
forget the Fidel Castro-esque hour-long speech by Mel before the opening game about the irrigation system to a captive Meriton audience?
Well, we inquired today, too, how the field was looking and if it was going to be ready for today, and he assured us the irrigation system
up to the challenge.
That's right.
Because it really, a lot of stuff was happening this morning. A lot of cloud action, rain, thunderstorms, a lot of stuff. But here we are, and the field looks pretty good, as you can see for yourself.
It definitely does, yeah. Back to the top of the order for the Ironbacks after a ground out by Griffin. You got Peyton Panazzo.
I think, the Ironbacks, this is one of those sneaky little games where you should be doing more, I think, on offense.
Yeah.
And not being able to do more is something you might regret. It's like one of those, because we have to inevitably compare everything to hockey. You've been in those hockey games where you're playing a team that you feel like you should be beating 5-0, but it's 1-0 And that's
that one handcuffs the third baseman.
That was a terrible hop. Did you see that?
I did.
We're just talking up the irrigation system, and look what happened.
Martin.
Hey, dude. Jackson Slater. That's Jackson Slater right there. The shortstop is actually Kristen Gonzalo, is it not?
No, maybe.
We're going to check on that because I feel bad now.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Oh, man. I'm going to blame this squarely on Jesse. Well, wait a second.
I did text you the lineup, so
Yeah.
I'm going to blame it
I
on
just
your
went, you
program.
was like, that was Jackson Slater, shortstop. And I was like, okay. And now I'm looking at the score sheet and I'm like, hey, wait a second. So let's get, give the right guy his flowers here. And that was definitely, I'm assuming that was a single. because of the tough hop. Yep, Lucas confirms. That was a really tough hop. So, again, credit to Christopher Gonzalo with the great turn on the double
Definitely.
play.
Yep.
Yeah, so. And I feel sorry for, Jackson Slater, who we're talking up, and just got a bad bounce there. Bad hop, good person.
Yeah.
Sure.
1-1 the count to Cooper Martin, who lined out to first, is back in the first inning.
Martin does love that little gap between first and second. We've seen him utilize that quite a bit, including his first to bat.
Yep.
So, see if J.C. Gamble continues to shade towards second base as he is.
Outside.
2-1. Maybe not a bad candidate for a hit and run here, because hit and run, Gamble's going to cover second.
Yeah, remember
he's leaning that way.
The game on Saturday, we had the picturesque hit and run there, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was beautifully done.
And you got some speed in the base pass, too, so.
Oh,
check swing there, strike
good
2.
pitch. Just tied him up. He's tied him up a little bit. He's crafty. He's crafty out there. Austin Dietz he's having a decent start thus far.
Yeah, he's got runners on base, but he's seen to work himself out of trouble quite often.
And the Ironbacks seem to do this where they go out and get like 18 hits like they did last night, and then the next day, there goes Panazzo. What in the world just happened there? I think did he call a balk? Where did he go running to?
Don't know.
That was fascinating. Dietz he's got some stuff going on.
He just charged off the field.
He's got he's not afraid to be quirky. I think it was called a balk, and they ended up giving the base, and I think Dietz ran as if.
And the clubhouse is giving it to, to Panazzo a little bit there.
Are they?
Well, somebody they're giving it to.
I don't know really. Do you know what happened there, Lucas? 2-2 the count.
Outside, full count now to Martin.
There you see Dietz a little bit distracted. What's the common tell when a pitcher's distracted by the runner is they miss arm side.
Yep.
Full count. Look at that gap between first and second.
Outside. Walks Martin to put runners at first and second.
First baseman Michael Gregas.
Michael Gregas coming up there, who reached on an error that we thought was third out of the first inning there, but a little mishap there between the first baseman and the pitcher on the exchange. But then he ended up getting picked off at second to end the inning.
We got one out. Runners on first and second. First baseman playing in on the infield grass. I don't know if the Red Wings have stolen the Ironbacks playbook for kind of curiously aggressive defense in spots that I don't really understand. He's backing up now. Panazzo trying to distract Dietz, and Dietz missing arm side again. It's 2-0. Dietz, since his little cavorting about the infield after that pitch, I guess was
charge
a
off the
call.
mound.
Yeah, he feels a little bit distracted at this point.
Yeah, he's looking at Panazzo often there at second.
Panazzo's bouncing around.
There's a shot.
Could be 2.
The second there.
Man, oh man, those guys are pretty good there. That shortstop, second base combo there for Geneva looks slick. Again, that's Christopher Gonzalo at short, CJ Gamble at second. I don't know how long those guys played together, but they look pretty comfortable
They
together.
do look good.
Yeah.
Regis was able to beat out the fielder's choice there to put runners at the corners for Kieran Cutler, who looked a little tied up. back in the first inning facing Dietz, but worked himself a walk. Let's see if he can cash in Panazo at third base.
Every time you say Deeds, I think of Mr. Deeds.
Good movie.
Nobody messes with Billy Idol.
That's The Wedding Singer, but you're close. It's an Adam Sandler movie, but...
Yeah, okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. How different are they, really? They're all...
One was set in the 80s, one wasn't.
Oh, my goodness.
Picked off again for the second time today is Michael Gregis, and that's going to end the threat for the Ironbacks in the third. Still 1-0 as we head to the top of the fourth.
Hey, welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the top of the fourth. It's the Ironbacks 1, the Red Wings 0. It feels like it should be a lot more lopsided than that, but the Ironbacks have been giving a clinic on how to run yourself out of an inning.
Yeah,
today,
it's been kind of their MO. I think it's been tough. They are aggressive, They're going to try to take the extra base, but that was sort of the inopportunistic time with runners at the corners in the heart of your lineup coming up.
Yeah, you had your number 4 hitter at the plate. That wasn't particularly close at second base either.
Yeah.
It's Mahoney versus Dylan Miles once again at the plate. Last time Mahoney worked a walk. Swung over top of curveball, which has sort of been his MO against Miles.
As you talk about caught stealing, too, he successfully stole second base. There's a
my
rocket
goodness.
to right field. Locatelli's under it, though, for the out.
Oh, man. Mahoney just wants to run, too. Like, he's still running even after the out. He's like...
He thought that was dropping, maybe. Maybe he didn't see the be caught,
I'll tell you what. He didn't miss that much by much.
No.
Was that curveball again?
It was, yep. Yep.
That wasn't being facetious there. I wasn't exactly sure. But, yeah, that curveball has been treated with some disrespect at times today.
It has. It has, and we've talked about it, right? He's hitting his spots with his fastball today, but he's still having trouble with that curve.
Ooh, that was a pretty good curveball.
You got Dylan Abbott up here
missed.
for Geneva. Fielder's choice in the first inning. Big swing. Even things
Quickly
up.
ahead. He's from Bow, New Hampshire. Attending New England College. I'm trying to remember what it says. What does it say on the New Hampshire license plate? New Hampshire license plate. Let me find out. Got pulled over by the cops driving through New Hampshire on my way to Nova Scotia. And he asked me why I was speeding. And I just said, I have no idea what I was doing, to be honest. and he let me off, which is really nice. So credit to that police officer in New Hampshire.
Did he give you a ticket?
No.
Wow.
Let me off.
Wow.
It's like live free or license plate slogan.
Well, he's
Come
looking
on.
up the
Why am I
license plate.
searching in Microsoft? It's just awful.
Yeah, well, he's looking
Do
up the
better,
license plate.
Microsoft.
It's 2 and 2 to count here to Abbott.
Live free or die.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
'Cause New Hampshire means it.
Big swing. Strikeout number 3 for Miles. He wins the Dillon Showdown.
Yeah.
Bringing up Canadian Ben Buxton. Strikeout.
You know what's this is so classic. Do you know what it's only been that since 1971. What was it before that, Jesse?
Just live free?
Scenic.
Okay.
You know, like some guys got together, some poets, you got together, all the best people from New Hampshire. And they're like, what is going to be on our license plate? And they're like, you know what? Scenic. It's understated, but it's true. Like, and you know what? New Hampshire is beautiful. And then at some point in 1971, like, some people showed up.
That's right.
With some ill intent. And they're like, live free or die. That's what it's going to be.
It sounds kind of like a Paul McCartney song. Live and Let Die?
But that's for a James Bond film. I just don't think you should name your state after songs that former Beatles wrote for James Bond movies. Live or Let Die.
That's right, yeah.
That's a little different. Live or Let Die. Not quite the same.
Miles ahead here.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. That's
Ben Buxton from Marysville, Ontario, as we got down to the bottom of it. Want to know other places to go in Marysville, Ontario? I still got it going on here. Oh, just a little bit low. That's it. Make this, extend this a bat so I can find more other places to go in Marysville. Dreamcatcher's Inn. If you're looking for a place to stay. It's all like Wolf Island, so there's a lot of art galleries and...
Strike 3 call by Dylan Miles.
He's
back-to-back
not
Ks.
happy about that call.
4 strikeout on the day. 1-0 Ironbacks. So we head to the bottom of the...
Yep. Welcome back to Niagara Ironbacks baseball. It's the bottom of the 4th. The sun has come out. The sun has come out. Jesse has the camera controller in his hand, but don't be afraid, everybody. For those of you traumatized by Jesse's camera work last season, he was just getting us back from commercial. He promised not to use a camera in any way.
I stepped away from the remote. I put it down. I had like a post-traumatic stress disorder actually going, how do I fade out? I don't.
So do the people watching.
Yeah, I know. They sensed it at home. Something's not right.
Kieran Cutler up for the second time today. Oh my goodness, can that man hurt a baseball sometimes? That was a whack. Like his second time up against Dietz here, who the Ironbacks got to be licking their chops a little bit. But Dietz has been crafty all game long.
He's got himself out of trouble. He's been effective.
Oh,
Another one just missed there.
That was a hanger. You can always tell for Cutler when he really wants to have that pitch over to take a hack at again is a little tilt of the head when he steps out of the box. 1-2. Dietz amped it up a bit there. Misses high and outside. Cutler was at the plate when Ironbacks were caught stealing last inning, and there's a little crafty curveball to strike out Cutler. And the man from Paradise, Newfoundland, takes a slow walk back to the dugout.
14, Haas Fenwick.
And here comes Haas Fenwick. When we last saw him, put down a sweet little bunt. Sweet little swinging bunt just past the pitcher. In between first and second for an easy single last time. See what he does here. Third baseman playing in shallow. And Haas can put a bit of a charge in one. The outfield's still fairly deep, though. It's quickly behind 0-1. Dietz with a strike two. Dietz is just dealing. Like, forget about the horoscope. He's not letting it get him down. Patience is your best friend. Chicago sometimes horoscope said. He's being patient out there. 0-2 on Fenwick. And another curveball down to Gamble. Looked nothing but good there at second base. Nice play. 2 quick outs. You know, it's a study in contrast here today with Dietz, the crafty lefty, kind of falling into the classic pitching stereotypes, the crafty lefty versus the hard-throwing righty. And 1-run difference here.
I just got distracted by the 50-50 hats over there.
50-50. Do have hats are your thing?
No, I just
they look very
I
DIY.
only know because
50-50
I heard
hats.
from a fan that they need to be able to be locating the 50-50 people, and now they're wearing some special hats.
Fans, quote, air quotes. Where are the Jesse Seguin people tonight? The Jesse Seguin fan club usually here.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot going on. School, work.
Yeah.
You know.
3-0 the count here. Josh Bushin is singled in his last at bat. The slicer down the left field line. Oh my goodness. That was outside in common parlance. 3-1 nonetheless. Ooh, there's a little curveball. 3-2. Dietz trying to take advantage of a little umpiral generosity.
Yeah, I'm doing the scoreboard, and it confused me that first strike. Actually,
Strike 3.
It looked like a
1-0 going into the top of the fifth.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. I am back. It's the top of the 5th inning here for Geneva. We just saw the first ever, I think, successful walk with the water cup on your head.
Yeah, without cheating at all. He was the chosen one.
He was.
It's like pulling a sword from a rock, what he just did there. And then that's the Meriton equivalent to pulling. He's actually now the king of Meriton. What was his name? Porter?
Porter, the king
Porter.
of Meriton. I think he's a little young to be a king, but whatever.
Beer batters, give me a all around beer for the 5th inning. John Mendola.
We saw a long conversation between the manager from Geneva and the umpire there between innings. They've had a couple of chats. Kyle French, the manager for Geneva, native of Newark, attended Newark Senior High School, 3-sport athlete, cross country, basketball, and track and field. I think calling cross country and track and field 2 different sports is kind of...
You think so?
I mean, it's outside. It's on the ground.
One, though, track and field, is that like short distance running and then long distance running?
I think... Okay, yeah, no.
I mean, it's a 100-meter dash.
No, track and field, and they're the same thing. Don't try to make them in other sports. I can't. We got to be serious about these things.
3-1 count. Looks like he's gotten...
Man, the
nibbled
dugout for
there
the
a little
Ironbacks is lively tonight.
That's right. The sun is creeping out, too. It's
beautiful.
Right on the field.
Ooh, gave him a high strike. Mendola, a little cock of the head there. He wasn't, I don't think, a huge fan of that call. 3-2. There you go.
Fouls that one
Right
off.
back at him.
Mendola has led off the 2nd inning with a rocket double.
So we've decided, right? We've agreed. Track and field and cross country. It's pretty much the same thing. Don't try to pretend you're doing multiple.
Strikeout number 5 for Dylan Miles. Down goes Mendola here in the 5th.
I know if I ask Red Foreman back here, Mel Romanin, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, will he?
He will.
Will he?
Yeah. Miles has been terrific. Again, a study in contrast, the 2 pitchers. Miles really feasting on utilizing his power.
Yep.
Well, we've seen Dietz really just working it all. His Baskin Robbins of pitching, 36 different flavors of get them however you can get them.
It's a big first cut there for the catcher, CJ Origo.
I mean, after some epically long games, this one's coasting like the clouds through the sky today. It's blowing past. 1-1 the count. CJ Origo. Nice pitch. Origo bending the knees. Not a big fan, but I think that was a strike. I think we can all agree.
Probably agree on that more than the cross-country track and field debate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel bad for Kyle French. I was just going over his
though, I think that
there's no need for me to really
it's
get
a nice
that
ground
wound
out
up
there. Shortstop to the first base. 2 quick outs for Miles. I think it kind of makes sense that we're disagreeing on that conversation because my horoscope said that we might have some sticky conversations today.
Yeah, it's inevitable. Like if you and I talk for 3 hours, which we are doing tonight, probably be something we slightly disagree on. And that's okay. Good people can disagree on stuff.
His walk-up song is Frozen today. That's interesting.
Did you know French is the general manager of the Newark Pilots and Geneva Red Wings? Huh. So he's got like both teams?
Wow. Is that kind of like a conflict of interest?
I don't know.
Wow. What's he do when he play each other?
Nice pitch.
Who's he going for?
I don't know.
Who's he going for?
Maybe for one game he does track and field, and for the other he does
cross country.
Cross country. Yeah, maybe. There's a curveball again. That's going to be tough.
Martin with a great snag and a throw. Gets the runner. That's a defensive play by
Splendid
Cooper
play
Martin
by
at third
Cooper
base.
Martin.
Getting the defensive wizard, Chris Gonzalo, for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-0 Ironbacks as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field.
London, Prashad.
It's free hamburger time for Jesse and I up here.
It's the kiss of death, so it means we probably won't eat it for another 45 minutes.
Well, I mean, maybe this is good for the Ironbacks. Could use a little lucky talisman.
You're right.
Dietz
That's maybe the strategy. Bring the burgers when the Ironbacks are up.
Exactly. Because that's usually once we get the free warm food, a long inning unfolds. Dietz, you don't watch him and think nobody's going to touch that guy, but he's been real darn good. Last
been
inning,
effective.
couple Ks.
Yep, first
And
of the two of the day, and he's getting outs.
Absolutely. He's really had the Ironbacks off kilter, and the Ironbacks have helped out by some free outs handed out. Mm-hmm. Free out giveaway from the Ironbacks here today.
That's right. Hopefully the Monster Stick giveaway, but instead it's the free out giveaway.
Yeah. Where are we on Ks? We're
Five.
at 5. Oh,
Five.
all right.
We're almost there.
Golden K is a possibility.
That's right. This seems to be Dylan Miles' kind of highlight. Big thing here is getting everybody
3-0
some
is
Monster
a count.
Sticks.
I mean, Ironbacks have been quiet in terms of scoring runs, but their dugout has been loud.
They have been.
I think
very active today.
They've got a small city population down there to begin with, and 3-1 the count here to Prashad, who singled last time.
It's a chopper to second base, easily playable.
Gamble.
Down
Gamble.
goes Prashad.
Super slick at second base.
Mateo Sursta.
It's bringing up the extra hitter, Mateo Sursta. He grounded into a double play.
Really, again, full credit to Gamble and Gonzalo, who have both been terrific. Thank you so much for the Cheetos, Reagan. Appreciate it. Get Mel getting involved. We thought he was just here to supervise, but he's making sure I get my Cheetos. Thanks, Mel.
That's right. We know how you love your Cheetos.
Mateo Sursta at the plate. Sursta has shown some signs on occasion of coming to life. Faced a lot of lefties. That's a little high. I think Mal was mentioning last game, maybe you're sitting on a breaking ball with Dietz. 2-0 the count. There it is. A little low, though. 3-0 is the count. Dietz working fast. Who was the lefty the Jays got from the Marlins that worked super fast? What's his name?
Burley?
Yeah, Burley. A little bit of Mark Burley action going on out here. 3-1.
Kind of looks like him a little bit.
Perfect
maybe.
game collegiate lead version of that. Ooh, just missed. Just missed. And it would be fair if he felt a little hard done by on that call.
Ironbacks will take the walk.
Caleb Locatelli.
Caleb Locatelli from your hometown and mine, Jesse, Thorold, Ontario.
That's right.
Mel's as well.
A lot of Thorold connections here today. They got the crowd giving him a little cheer.
Locatelli looking for his first hit.
That's right. But make the fans happy right now would be a perfect time.
Yeah.
Pat on the runs, too. Like I said, it's only 1-0 here in the fifth.
Oh, a little curveball there. I guess just caught the black on the inside. Dietz ahead again. Shaking off the catcher. Gets one he likes. Locatelli on top of the plate. Long wait for Dietz.
Running again, but just foul.
And I really feel that long hesitation before he threw the pitch kind of fooled Locatelli a bit there.
Yeah.
He seemed behind on that pitch. And that wasn't a velocity you're generally behind on. So now he's, speaking of behind, it's 0-2.
Fouls off and stays alive.
There you go. Runner staying on first base through 3 pitches. Doesn't happen.
He was actually going on the second one, Darren.
Was he?
He was, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Was he?
He was going on the second pitch. Yes.
Remarkable. But okay. Oh,
swing and a miss.
Got him with that.
For the third strikeout of the day for Austin Dietz. Second out of the inning for the Ironbacks. Bringing up Franklin Griffin.
Catcher, yeah.
Locatelli with some words with the umpire there, I guess? With the catcher? Mel's saying it was with the catcher. So I'm not sure what took place there. Strike one from Dietz. There's a little bit of history between the Red Wings and the Ironbacks. Red Wings with what I would suggest were some unfortunate choices and messages left behind the park here last year.
That's a chopper to first base.
Brand
Dietz
new year,
makes
though.
the play. And down go the Ironbacks. One left aboard. Still 1-0 as we head to the top of the 6th.
Welcome back to Ironbacks Baseball. It's the top of the 6th. Jesse and I are both trying to navigate through our hamburger. I was the one in the best position to talk. Still, Jesse, where are you at with your chewing?
My burger? I'm done chewing, so I'll take over. I think I might have sabotaged you there and made you come back mid-bite. Still having a little fun up here. There was an interesting conversation going on. We're a little delayed here to lead off the 6th. Conversation between the first base umpire and the home plate umpire.
Yeah.
Third base coach Richard Griffin and Matteo Sursta as well. So
I mean, hey, we're not the smartest guys, but there's definitely something going on in this game underneath the surface that we're not exactly privy to.
Yep.
Because that was a long conversation with our man Richard Griffin out there talking to the umpire with Matteo Sursta. We've seen the manager from Geneva out here. Both dugouts are pretty lively. We know when the Ironbacks were in Geneva after, like I said, the unfortunate messages left behind in the dressing room last year, there was definitely some angst between the two teams.
Definitely. Yep.
Probably don't need that angst, really. You know what I mean? We're just talking baseball right now, but
Strike 3 call, strikeout number 6. Jaden Wanick goes down for the second time today. And we're one strikeout away from the Golden K, Darren.
matzo sticks. Salad 61 matzo sticks for everybody in the crowd. One more strikeout. Jackson Slater from Eureka College. I was so excited after Jesse told me Jackson Slater made that great play at second base to relay that Eureka thing. And then it turned out it wasn't him.
The second sabotage of the day, I think, for you there.
Yeah. But
It's trying to make my horoscope true today, I think. And
Slater singled nicely in his first at bat. Looked really good. Got a tough hop there at third base there earlier in the game. Hasn't had a ton of action beyond that.
just quickly down, 0-2.
Yeah. Oh, mercy, that was close. That was a good fastball. Froze him, too, with it. remains alive. Let's see what he does. I'm betting, if I had to bet, I think he'll try that curveball. Now, that could maybe not work out so well. So we'll see what happens. I go fastball again, high and tight.
There it is.
He went curveball. What do I know?
And it got you the Golden K.
Golden K?
That's right.
There you go.
Monster sticks for all, except for us.
We really got to talk about the work ethic of the people who do the Ks in left field, because they're letting us down once again. There should be a Golden K up on that fence right now, but there's not, Jesse.
That's right. I mean, I can't see. I got a giant pillar in my way, so everything.
Yeah. Our press box not exactly designed for giving the an expansive view of the baseball.
First pitch swinging there, high, fly ball to left. Bushes under at 1-2-3. Go the Red Wings in the sixth. It's still 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the sixth inning.
Congratulations to our winners.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field here. We got the bottom of the sixth on your way. The chair's blown out again. It's scaring us in the press box. The wind is a little strong. Darren's bit bite. 1-0 Ironbacks here. We got Austin Dietz still on the mound, but let's go back to the top of the sixth and just an impressive performance by Dylan Miles. 7 Ks today.
6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 walk, 7 Ks, no runs. Wonderful, beautiful outing for him, and really 2 curveballs away from no hits.
Right. And again, just the kind of performance you're looking for after the game last week.
Yeah. And just to be clear, like, you've got to throw a curveball. You got to throw other pitches other than the fastball. So it's ludicrous for me to suggest, like, if you didn't throw those 2 curveballs, you had no hitter. But ludicrous, when you have 3 hours to talk, every once in a while you're going to say something ludicrous.
And if those listeners at home know, it's quite often from us. So.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Austin Dietz really been up game for the competition.
For the order here, Peyton Panazzo has gotten 2 hits off him today. 2 for 3.
The Ironbacks, kind of looking a gift horse in the mouth to a certain degree, but full credit to Dietz. He's been behind counts, fought back, and worked. I mean, we talked about when he did a little walkabout the infield after the balk. Got himself back together.
That's right. There's a strike.
And again,
full count here. And also his defense have helped him out tremendously today as well.
The middle infield guys
They've been
have
excellent.
been terrific. And the Ironbacks have helped out, frankly, with some base running
blunders. There's a shot that's going to probably find a hole in left field there. Another single for Panazzo, 3rd hit of the day, and puts the leadoff man aboard here in the 6th. Let's bring it up. Cooper Martin now, again for the Ironbacks, 3rd baseman. 2 walks on the day.
Panazzo's been really good, too. Came into the game batting .387 with 8 walks. So his on-base percentage was actually .535.
I mean, that's the thing. I was looking over the lineup today after last night's game, and they got some really good batting averages going out through lineup.
They do. It's a weird thing because it's been feast or famine. They've had those games where they've scored double-digits runs, and then they've had some games where they've just been laid some eggs on offense. Cooper Martin, we talked about this. loves to go right side. Richard Griffin, animatedly, taking some steps towards home plate. Martin calls time. Got a little tired of waiting for Dietz. Maybe not the worst move,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I mean, Dietz has done that a number of times.
Well, it's kind of a challenge you back a little bit, right?
Yeah, you've seen him freeze guys. We talked about that last inning with Locatelli's at bat. And Martin just like, I'm stepping out. Let's see what happens here. Another long wait from Dietz.
Martin swings high, fly ball. Caught by the first baseman for the first out.
Comes Regis. Came into this game batting
First
303.
base, Michael Reyes.
Regis with a little dance there on the front line of the batter's box. Bounces out, steps back in.
Egregious reaching base twice today, but we're sort of the victim of those caught stealings and base running blunders there we've mentioned there. Pitch swinging, fouls it off. Back to the seats.
Just nodding his head after that. That was a hanging one, but just a little bit high. He's nodding like, okay, I got it. I get it now. I'm dialed in. Steps in, lays the bat on the plate. 1-1 the count. Long wait for Dietz. The long wait, quick pitch. He's really working it out there on the mound. Some blue collar pitching out there going on.
Definitely, yeah.
He's working. He's rolling up his sleeves. 1-1 the count. 50-50 going on. The 50-50 hats pass by.
It's a shot by
foul. Are you just still nodding the head? Okay. I feel like he's really understanding something out here right now with all the nodding of the head.
Yep.
So we'll see what all that understanding amounts to. 1-0. I tell you, this is one of those sleepy games that suddenly...
Yep, they might look back on it now and just missed opportunities, right?
Yeah.
You've had, runners on multiple times in multiple innings. Just have not been able to get that base hit to cash him in.
Yeah. Man, really, really beautiful when the sun comes out. I'll tell you something. As somebody who likes to take photographs and wander around the world and take pictures, days where it's kind of blustery and there's some rain and stuff, those are really the most poignantly beautiful days.
It's true, actually. When I was getting wedding photos, actually, they said the backdrop with the cloudy sky made for excellent photos.
Absolutely, it does. Everything becomes like sharper and crisper, vivid, more vivid. Even this morning, I was downtown St. Catharines, which isn't always beautiful. But this morning it was,
That's right, yeah.
A little walk into work. Had some Di's pizza today, by the way.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because I knew I wouldn't have a lot of time between work and here.
No, there goes Panazzo. Fouls it off, though.
Panazzo had a great jump there.
He did.
You're reverting.
Yeah.
On the name.
Did I not say Panazzo?
No, you say Panazzo. You say Panazzo, I say Panazzo.
Potato.
Yeah. But he had a good jump there.
He did.
No, you're right. This is a good battle here going on. Lefty versus lefty.
There's a shot there right there. That's going to find the grass for a base hit.
Oh, Panazzo got hung up there. He seemed fooled by that. Now he's reaching back for his ankle. And he's going to walk that off. Here comes the first base coach to chat with him. He really got messed up. I'm not sure where he thought that ball was going. So we'll see if he can stay in the game. So nice at bat there from Gregis.
It was a good battle. It was a good battle for sure. Foul some pitches off, stayed alive.
That happened at Panazzo. We were just talking about how effective he's been at the plate, and here he is.
He's gingerly walking. They got the medic now, their staff trainer, walking up to take a look at him.
I don't think we've ever seen the medic on the field before.
No.
some conversations happening. Don't they have the freezing stuff sprayed on his ankle sort of deal? But I mean, he could really be hurt.
He could be, yeah. It looks like maybe he just kind of jammed it, maybe. Kind of running in there, kind of pivoted funny.
Yeah, well, he got all twisted up on that fly ball. I don't think he had a great read on where everybody was when the ball was struck.
Yeah.
Either that or he just thought that ball might get hung up, you know. And it's when you're on the bases, you can get twisted around, in fairness. You know what I mean? You don't have the read we do from up here in the press box. He's staying in the game. Some clapping going on. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
Were you laughing at the Windows update sound?
Yeah, the Windows update sound over the PA.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of our old podcast we used to do in the cat computer, and the sounds coming through.
The cat sounds, the mysterious cat sounds on the podcast.
Yeah.
Kieran Cutler, who's been aching for another shot here at Dietz. He gets it, 1-0. Like, he really put in a charge.
Yeah, a couple of those foul balls to left field there he got a hold of, right?
But Dietz is so far, he's up 2-0 on Cutler here. Number 4 hitter for the Ironbacks.
Well, actually, 1-1. He walked in the first inning.
This was the same scenario they ran themselves out of the inning last time, right? Same runners on base and everything, is it not?
Yep.
And was it Panazzo who got picked off second base?
No.
It was Egregious got picked up.
Egregious got picked up at second base.
Okay, so slightly different scenario.
Yeah, I think Egregious at second, and...
Yeah. But big chance for Cutler. Dietz has been keeping him off balance. Full credit to Dietz. Again, he's given up 6 hits. But a really solid outing from him.
Shot there. Egregious takes one.
That is gone.
There's
off the party deck in left field over the golden fence top. Ladies and gentlemen, from Paradise, Newfoundland, Kieran Cutler takes something back from Mr. Dietz.
That almost looked like it went to Newfoundland. It was so far out there.
The rock, it found some rock out there in left field.
It was.
Yeah, there you go.
It was. And I'll say, you were just talking that earlier in that at-bat with Cutler about his power to left field, and he just showed it there with a moonshot.
My goodness. And this time when he hit home run, I wasn't talking about Fraggle Rock.
That's right.
Which was great. So, he actually got a real home run call that time. I definitely owed him one after that lousy me rhyming off the start of the Fraggle Rock song. That's Dietz. Dietz throw one over the top ahead of Haas there. And you know what? That home run may make things flood over a little bit. Hard not to think that was a wee bit intentional. And here comes the first base coach talking to the umpire. I think they're looking for like at least a warning on that. I'm going to tell you, like, this whole thing, I don't know. I'm an old dude. What do I know? But I feel like the angst is unnecessary. You know what I mean? We're talking about a baseball game right now.
There was an interesting exchange there between the two catchers. They seem to know what's up. They had like a locking handshake code or something. It was kind of interesting to see.
I feel like the catcher's kind of saying, like, that wasn't actually intentional. Like, it's an interesting conversation. Like, his body language isn't what I would expect if that was intentional.
Yeah.
So that could just be coincidence. You know, the world's full of coincidences.
It is, yeah.
You know, I don't know. The two managers are getting along. They're patting each other. You know, it's a kumbaya moment here in Merritton, Ontario. Not known for kumbaya moments, no. I might add, as someone who's played hockey in the arena just over the center field.
So was I, yes. I think last year I gave you my story. I won't repeat for the friends of Merritton, but...
Yeah. 1-0 is the count. 4-0 is the score. Dietz... a little high and inside. 2-0 is the count. Yeah, it's interesting. Dietz was really poker-faced after the first pitch.
Anderson sticks one in there, chopped in.
Off
the first baseman. And for the scorers at home, that's another lost cap.
Lost cap from Gamble.
Josh Bushman.
What is going on between the dugout and Dietz right now?
They are giving it to him.
They really are. And again, having us now, the catcher's kind of like putting his hand up to the dugout, like, guys, let's chill out. And they're going to take out the pitcher, which is probably a good idea.
That's right. Dietz's day is done here. One man aboard. We'll be right back as we find out who's coming in after this. We're back here to George Taylor Field. One out, one on here for the Ironbacks, threatening after a big home run.
Just got a nice breakdown of what's been transpiring here from Lucas, our official scorer. And according to Lucas, and again, we're up here, so it's hard to say, there's a ton of guys in the Ironbacks dugout. So
Yep.
I guess one of the Red Wings guys who are actually getting out passed by the dugout and said something about the fact they've been so loud all game. A little boisterous might be the word. And that has sort of led to an escalating series of chirps, as they say in hockey parlance, that is kind of got us to the spot we are right now. And after that home run, which was a beast of a home run, the man from the Rock hit one off the Rock, the party deck there in left field. Lucas says it didn't hit it, but like it's more poetic if he did, so I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, so that's apparently where we're at here with the score 4-0, and I don't know, that's us, you know. But it is Lucas, so we trust in the word of
He
our
is the
official
scorekeeper.
scorer.
He is the
This is
scorekeeper.
official. It is the official story here from the official scorer.
And we got a new pitcher on the mound for Geneva, Noah Company. You know, you said something there. Is chirping strictly just related to hockey? You can't chirp in any other sport?
You can. I don't know if it's necessarily referred to as chirping in baseball.
I don't think chirping changes in any sport, to be honest. I think it's always just chirping.
No, but do they actually refer to it as chirping in baseball and football? Like, nobody chirps in football. You don't hear anybody talk about chirping in football. I'm sure they do the thing. They talk to each other, but they don't call it chirping.
What would they call it then?
Usually they're talking crap, I think, really,
Okay.
is football. I think in football terminology.
Okay.
I think, you know, obviously there'll probably be a little different variation of what I just said. Just a little low there.
Full count now to left fielder Josh Bushin. He's 1 for 2 today. Struck out his last at bat. Singled back in the second.
There's Noah Company. I don't know if he's appeared yet.
He's I don't think so. I found him up in the
hit-
batters.
Batting, yeah. There goes a runner.
There goes Boss
In on
running there.
this. Nice
Advances
toss.
to second.
3-1. There's 2 out. Got a runner in scoring position for London
Number
Prashad.
40, London Prashad.
Rashad's 1 for 2 today with a single back in the second as well.
Man, oh man. You know, I mean, we don't see a lot of home runs here. I don't know how many we saw last year. Maybe 2?
2, but we've got a couple now already, right?
That's a couple from Cutler this season.
Yep.
And it's It's something to behold, and that dude puts a charge into it.
He did. Yep.
It's spectacular.
I wish I could see it. It was in my.
Why should the play-by-play man be able to see vital parts of the field?
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
I just trust my colleague here. It was over the fence.
Yep. Oh, I think you could tell off the bat though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That one had some destinations in mind. It could not be contained by Merritt by George Tail Field and the Golden Fence Toppers.
That's right. It's in the orbit. It was there. Good thing the band wasn't playing.
Yeah, the band would have been in trouble. We might have just been down to a drummer, which would have made it really hard for all the musical songs.
Just drum solos all evening.
Just drum solos. Yeah.
And then Garth I like to play. Want to know the count here to Prashad?
Oh, that's a pretty good pitch from Company. I think he thought it was a pretty good pitch too. He's taking a second, composing himself. He's down 2-0 to Prashad. I'll tell you the one thing, Geneva really gives up the right side of the infield to right-handed hitters here to hold guys on. Like, I don't know, where's Haas Anderson going? Haas Fenwick, excuse me.
There's a little lazy looper. Caught, though. Down go the Ironbacks in the 6th, but the damage has been done by a home run by Kieran Cutler. 4-0 Ironbacks here as we head to the top of the 7th. Welcome back to George Taylor Field here at the top of the 7th inning. The Ironbacks lead Geneva 4-0. Dylan Miles back to the mound there. We had a little confusion thinking it looked like the exchange with Richard Griffin there coming off of the 6th. Looks like his day might have been done. But
pat on the shoulder.
Yeah,
hey, thanks for your nice 6 innings. But, yeah, here he is. Panazzo's still limping down at third base, by the way.
Yeah.
Pronounced limping. And we should give credit. Austin Dietz had a nice game until that moonshot from Kieran Cutler sort of smudged it up a little bit, so to speak. But really kept him off balance there for the better part of 6 innings.
That's right. But the Ironbacks finally got their big hit they needed there. That's back at the top of the order for Geneva. J.C. Gamble, 0 for 2 today, showing bunt. Quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, maybe trying to take advantage of Panazzo's ankle. He's been great at second base today.
He really has.
Pleasure to watch him in the field. Oh, staying alive, fought that one off.
Third base coach Richard Griffin charging for that foul ball. Makes a long run, but unsuccessfully does not get it.
Yeah, doesn't. He didn't do it. Can't give him credit for his ball boy skills. He just pointed at it. Ooh, that one down in the dirt. We want to give him credit.
We try to.
We tried to. We were about to say, like, look at him going and get the ball. But then he didn't get it. So
Just
can't give
pointed
him
in.
credit.
It's just over there.
Yep. 1-2 is the count here to C.J. Campbell.
Swing and a
Miles
miss.
gets him with the
Strike
curveball.
out. Number 8 on the day for Miles.
And he's got quite a few strikeouts on that curveball. You know what's been a great matchup all game long? Quinn Mahoney and Miles.
Yeah.
They've had a really good battle up here. I mean, it's a walk and an F9, but
Yeah, that was a loud F9 too. He
it
got a hold of
was.
that one,
It
right?
was.
So
We'll see what he does this time. It's like Cutler.
Mm-hmm.
You could see Cutler like chomping at the bit to really dig into one from
yeah,
Dietz.
I think he knew in the second at bat there he really missed a couple opportunities before his strikeout.
And then
right?
the third one, he got his pitch.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if Mahoney is able to work the count in his favor to get his pitch.
And it takes the first pitch just inside, ball 1.
I got it. Off the fist.
That's just going to drop. Just evades the outreach of Martin.
It's funny how baseball works, right?
It looks like they've shifted, actually, Martin to shortstop now. He was playing third base earlier. Panazzo's now at third base?
Oh, so where did they put Martin at short and Panazzo moved him from short? So they just switched positions essentially, but probably because of his ankle.
The ankle, yep.
And, I mean, you don't lose anything in that exchange. I mean, as we've talked about Martin in the field, Panazzo's been excellent too.
Squaring up the bunt, takes the first pitch strike.
Yeah, that's a fair call. Dylan Abbott at the plate. He's 0 for 2.
One of Miles' 8 strikeouts on the day. Squares up the bunt again.
Ooh,
That was close. He pulled it away just in time.
tough. From good old Dylan Abbott. That got started our conversation on New Hampshire. Live free or die.
Inside corner
I
strike
still
2.
think Scenic is pretty good.
It is good.
Scenic. Just it's simple. It's like there used to be an advertisement at the Lions Bar there in Port Dalhousie. And it was for Black Label. If you remember Black Label.
I know Black Label well.
And it was Black Label. People like it.
High fly ball by Abbott into center, easily caught by Brashad for the first out, or sorry, the second out.
Wouldn't you love to have like a mic in the dugouts to know what
100%.
is actually going on?
We got to get some ears in the ground, I think, and
We need a reporter in the crowd.
we do.
We do.
We do. An on-field reporter would be doing it. It's just justice right.
Yeah,
it's a service
we have
right
him
now.
up here right now. And here we have from Marysville, Ontario, Ben Buxton.
That's right. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts on the day.
Ooh, that was a pretty good pitch. Buxton, who felt, I think, a little bit victimized by the strike calling last at bat, gets one back in his favor there. It's a 1-0. Now, that's weird. I thought that was not quite as good of a pitch, but that's a strike. So it's 1-1. I actually thought he's done a good job back there. I'm just doing my usual backseat driving. And amateur speculating on professional umpire calls.
Chopper to first, easily playable for the third out. Down goes.
What an outing.
Geneva in the 7th. We're heading to the 7th inning stretch here. Ironbacks lead 4-0.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It is 4-0 Ironbacks. We are in the bottom of the 7th. Noah Company on the mound, also from Eureka College, from Leroy, Illinois. Mateo Sursta leading things off. He's grounded to short. He's walked. Great, spectacular outing from Dylan Miles here today. Fantastic 7 innings. Only gave up 3 hits. We just mowed down Geneva today. Ooh. Company's got some snap, crackle, and pop on that fastball. It's got a kind of good, kind of skinny, gangly pitching sort of setup here that's working for him. Nice little curveball. Thought maybe a little unfairly treated by the umpire, but 1-1 the count. Sursta a wee bit behind. Sursta timing a little off. We did have Mel Romana beside us there for a bit, but he didn't want. He's a low-key guy. 1-2 the count from Company to Sursta. Oh my goodness, that's got some serious height to it. Like, that's a aesthetically pleasing fly ball, but really it's just an out kind of end of day. But it looked good. Got some sky, got a whole lot of sky.
It did.
We've seen that from Sursta a couple times now. Like a lot of height.
Yep.
Some distance.
Just getting under it a little bit.
Yeah. Locatelli up now. Locatelli's ground short. He's struck out. Seemed to be some banter between him and the catcher last at bat. Company just missed it low and outside. One quick out for him. He's had 3 consecutive outs. He's done well. First pitching appearance this year for the Geneva Red Wings.
Yeah, came in and really kind of settled things down for Geneva. That things were kind of getting out of hand quickly.
Absolutely. That was an emotional inning for all of us.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Between the scare of the door and then the exchange on the field.
Still think like a Kieran Cutler from the rock hitting one off the rock in left field is still, that's a great story.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Even if it wasn't true.
Even if it's not true.
It's true
We're going to
today.
pretend it's true. Yeah. If he'd missed it, he barely missed it. And it's pretty impressive because once you get there, there's actually like a half an hour time difference out there in left field too, just because it's the way things work. 2-2 the count. Little Newfoundland time zone humor for those of you that like that particular brand.
I did say he did hit it to Newfoundland, right? So
yeah, exactly.
There's a shot
that
there.
Could be
There
the first
hit of the season for Caleb Locatelli.
And that was dramatic to the very end. Gamble with almost a spectacular catch on that. And
That's
I
right.
think he got a little bit messed up off the bat because it was off the end of the bat. I think it took him just a fraction of a second to calibrate it.
Definitely.
And that fraction of the second was the difference between it being Caleb Locatelli's first hit and great catch.
Yeah, the ball just kind of carried a little bit longer than I thought it was.
Yeah.
It looked like it was going to die a little bit sooner than that. But nonetheless, good for Locatelli.
Yep.
Congratulations on the first hit.
Ooh, Griffin squaring around here. Some interesting. So small ball by the Ironbacks. 0-1 the count. Griffin trying to find his best self at the plate. He's been really good in the field, as we've talked about.
Yeah,
real
strong at second base.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think he's found his mojo yet here at the plate. It's a bit of a cool breeze up here now, I got to say, on behalf of those of us in T-shirts.
Well, good thing you brought your backup sweater.
I do. Every once in a while. Yeah. Caroline would be very proud of me.
Yeah?
Yeah, for having like that extra layer of clothing.
That's right. It's your lesson you've taught me. Oh, there's another poke.
Go.
Right
That's
field.
see if Locatelli tries to go
singles.
30. He's held up by Richard Griffin.
Smart
again.
play. Yep.
Not a sentence we used a ton last year, but suddenly
the stop sign is his friend.
stop sign is his friend.
Grayson Doctor.
You know, it's funny. A friend of mine graduated university the other day. Really big thing, like, you know, teacher, very impressive. And I sent her a text message congratulating her. I said, you know, it's hard for me to relate to the level of accomplishment that you just did. I think it's really impressive, right? You know, because all I really have is a high school diploma. And I was thinking the other big diploma I have is for traffic sign turning, which I kid you not, I remember work at the temp agency, and in order to get that, like if you see these guys in the street turning from stop to slow, know that they have a diploma, because I had one and I kept it for the longest time. I don't know what happened to it. A big moment in my life that I lost, and I'm so disappointed. But it was like a 45-minute video that I had to watch about turning a sign from stop to slow. Like, it's just not that hard, which is not 45 minutes worth of material, you would think, in that particular occupation. But
where did you get the diploma from? Like a school or just from?
No, it was like Manpower. Like, you know, one of the temp agencies.
Maybe you can contact Manpower and get it back.
yeah. I'm sure they keep records of it.
They have to keep
official
records.
They have to be kept for 50 years. Yeah.
That's right. Back to the ball game. We got a pitch hitter now for Panazzo, who we were talking about laboring a little bit there over innings there.
Yeah.
You got Grayson Doctor coming in with 2 runners aboard, 1 out.
Doctor getting a chance against Company. Company Doctor.
How about that?
The Doctor name, I struggle so much not to make bad jokes on, like, over and over. Just a little down here. 1 out. Chance for Ironbacks to expand their lead here. Doctor only had 16 at-bats thus far. He's batting 125.
And the clouds have opened up. It's a really nice sky right now.
So vivid out there. Look at those white clouds in right center.
Oh, that's going to advance the runners there.
Gamble. Nice play. Gamble, even on the east. That's a great thing about baseball. Gamble looks good even on the plays that aren't that hard.
Yeah.
He just looks slick out there.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's a delight to watch guys who are just have that ease with playing the positions.
Yep.
You know? They make it look easy. Big opportunity for Martin. Now, Martin, again, I still feel like that gap between first and second is kind of his friend. They're really not holding on the runners now, though, so he's not getting the gap he'd been getting earlier in the game. High and inside from Company. Hits 10-3.
Wow.
For the Ironbacks. Oh.
There's a big cut there by Martin. Even things up 1-1.
I think Company's look pretty good out here. That's a good pitch. Good pitch.
It's got some pop to that.
Yeah, gangly and jangly. I like it. It's got a ring to it. I mean it as a compliment. Gangly and jangly.
Sounded like a compliment.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, no free lunch today. Boy, that was
close.
That's close. 2-2 is the count. He froze Martin there, but Martin stays alive. A little bit of divinity there. See if he can take advantage of it.
There's a shot down the third baseline.
This is going to be a tough play.
Huge throw.
Nice
stretch
throw.
out. What a toss and a stretch by the first baseman, Madola. Ironbacks go down in the 7th with 2 runners left aboard. It's 4-0 as we head to the 8th. Welcome back to George Taylor Field here for the top of the 8th inning. 4-0 Ironbacks lead. We got a new pitcher on the mound, Luca Abel. His 4th appearance for the Ironbacks. We've seen him a couple times, Darren. Crafty lefty.
All lefties are crafty. It's what they do.
It's true. I'm a lefty. I can say that.
By the way, last inning ending with a really nice play by Jackson Slater, who we talked up earlier when you
being a shortstop.
You convinced me he was playing shortstop.
Well, he's playing third base, and he made a great play.
Finally, he gets his dues. He made a really nice play there at third base. Close play at first base.
This brings up the first base who made the great stretch to make the catch.
Yeah.
John Mandola.
Ooh, that was a nice curveball.
1 for 2 today. Rocket double back in the second. Strikeout victim in the 5th. And closes the book today with Abel coming in on Dylan Miles. 8 strikeouts, 3 hits, 1 walk, no runs. Just an excellent performance today.
It was wonderful. It was a treat to be here and watch it.
It really was. And again, we talked about maybe a few innings ago, but just a great way to kind of bounce back of his last start here in George Taylor Field.
Nice pitch there. Took a little something off of it. Credit to Mandola, staying alive. This is Abel's 4th appearance for the Ironbacks, who couldn't get him to chase on that. Count goes to 2-2. 7 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 9 Ks, 5 walks, ERA of 3.68. He's been generally really good for them. Oh, no, he held up. Full count. Now, the last thing you want to do with a 4-run lead here in the top of the 8th is walk the leadoff hitter. Well, I guess the last thing would be give a home run up to the leadoff hitter. But among the last things
just bring
you
a base
do
runner
is
on.
walk.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and we won't bring up the man who potentially could have put this in jeopardy, sitting beside me to my right.
Because my words can have.
They have had somewhat of an impact.
I jinxed the jinx is real. So we got Mandola on first. CJ Arrigo stepping up.
That's right. 0 for 2 today for Arrigo. But danger is on the season here. Came into the day batting .400 for the Red Wings. Takes a first pitch strike. Yeah.
Right back at him. I guess fun names to say. I've enjoyed saying Arrigo today. Like if he made a great play, like he could really stretch out the E on it. Like Arrigo.
Yeah.
Was a fantastic catch.
Well, he has thrown 2 runners out today, so.
Yeah. And you know what? Shame on us for really not
catching on to that.
Yeah. He deserved better from us.
Well, we did mess up your third baseman and shortstop for 2.5 innings. So
that's true.
1-1 the count here to Arrigo. Inside strike.
1-2. Arrigo not a fan of that call. Bit of an incredulous look back at the umpire. Takes a second. Abel's working fairly quickly to see if Arrigo can shake off the call he wasn't a big fan of. Holds the bat up for a second. Steps back in.
There's a shot to third. Toss the doctor for Griffin drops the exchange.
They're going to say it was on the exchange. There could be a bit of an argument that was just him dropping it straight up and the runner should be on second base. But
nonetheless, 1 out here.
Yes, nonetheless.
And just for everyone watching at home there, we did have Doctor remaining in the game at third base. He came in pitch hitting in the bottom of the 7th.
The good doctor.
The doctor over at third base.
Made a nice play. Griffin, I think, got himself a little bit ahead of things. Out comes the manager. So I think he's going to argue that play at second base, and I get it. I may agree with his argument. But I think it unlikely that the call will be changed. But he's getting some steps in.
That's right.
Should he decide to take back up the track and field slash
hey,
track and field
it's a 100-meter sprint.
Cross country.
A 100-meter sprint back to the dugout. Just as we're getting to it here, we got a pitch hitter coming up here for the Red Wings. Into the game here is number 3, Dylan Briggs.
Dylan Briggs. Man, I really felt like Dylan Briggs was an entirely different dude last year for these guys.
Well, Darren collects his thoughts and wonders about Dylan Briggs. The count's 1-0.
They had a guy in their team last year, and I'm not going to remember his name, who played center field, who was fantastic, I really enjoyed watching, and he just tore up the Ironbacks, too. He led off for them and just did everything. Offense, defense. Quite a player.
There's the squares up for a bunt. Play takes the out.
1-3. You could hear Mel Romanin up here. Go to first. 1-1-1. 2 out. Runner on second base. Nice choice. Get it out. Outs are precious in this league. And I think sometimes, as we saw the last couple times we're in here, giving away free outs, that's the commodity you do not want to be in a negative exchange rate with, you know?
Hey, the GO train coming through here. Jaden Wannett, yeah. 0 for 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, man, I've never seen the
GO train, I know.
It's weird to see it here.
I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, is that the GO train?
There used to be a little train station over there, too, right? Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And it burned down one night. I remember it coming out of the hockey arena on fire. It was in the 90s or something.
There's a chopper there to Griffin here. Makes the toss to first. Down go the Red Wings in the 8th. 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Welcome back to George Taylor Field here for the bottom of the 8th inning. 4-0 Ironbacks lead over the Geneva Red Wings. Got a new pitcher on the mound here for Geneva, Nick Filipponi.
Yeah, well done.
That's well done.
Executed. And, I got to give a little shout out. I think the in-game host here at the Ironbacks game, Megan DeVetcha, does a wonderful job.
Excellent
in
job.
all sorts of different conditions, always very positive, engages really well with the audience. And again, hey, if you're in Niagara and you're not here at the game, look at this.
That's
Take
right.
a look. It's a beautiful night here again.
Yeah,
at
you were
George
admiring
Taylor
the
Field.
sky and taking pictures in between innings.
Yeah.
It's just something to behold here tonight.
Yeah, Filipponi from Columbus, New Jersey, attends Rider University. He's also a catcher. Seems like they got a couple. I mean, a lot of these guys are multi-position people. Ooh, coming out throwing a little bit hot. Good for him. Missed wide though.
Michael Gregis coming up now. 4th time at bat for the day. 1 for 3. Been on base 3 times, though. Caught stealing twice. And scored on that moonshot to left field by Kieran Cutler back in the 6th inning.
Man, the sky is wonderful. Clouds or something, right?
Yeah, it's really opened right up, too. When we started the game, it was cloudy, a little gloomy, a little concerning that the rain was going to rear its ugly head, but it's turned out to be an incredible night. A beautiful backdrop for a ball game.
Yeah. Bad night to be a chair beside the door there.
Yeah,
It's
the wind
fallen
was
like 20
taking
times.
its beatings out on them, and down goes strikes. Michael Gregis there for the first out of the 8th.
Yeah, he was fooled by that. He's relaying him some information to Kieran Cutler about Filipponi, who really fooled him on that pitch.
He did. Yeah, Gregis is way ahead of that one.
Kieran Cutler up at the plate. He's given us a couple home run thrills here, but like we said, we don't get a lot of those.
Way outside.
That was some Nuke LaLoosh action going on there. Almost hit the mascot. If we had a mascot, he almost would have been hit by that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Could have called that the Terminator, or
It's
the
still
Eliminator, or the Annihilator.
He's actually getting the gears from his own dugout. And his hat flies off. He's got a lot going on in this one this one exchange.
I wonder if they'll get upset when their own team's giving it to them.
Yeah, no, they seem to be
There's been a
having
lot of
fun.
tension down on the field today, but
Yeah.
if it's your own team giving you
Well,
the gears.
Hopefully we got him past it. I hope so. Nice pitch. 2-1. Coming right at him. Give him credit. He's challenging him.
You're right. You're right.
He knows who's at the plate. A catcher is going to know who's at the plate. So he knows.
Ooh, just missed that one. 2-2.
He did. A little bit off the end of the bat. Filipponi's smiling at the catcher. Knows he kind of got away with one a little bit there, I think. 2-2 the count. See if he can take advantage of that.
Ooh, back-to-back strikeouts here for Filipponi in the 8th.
Coming right after the Ironbacks.
He's got a little
bit of
swagger walk. He's
Good for him. Good for him.
having fun, and that's what it's about.
Yes.
I think I even see a little smirk from Richard Griffin over there. He's over there.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'm looking the wrong way. Like I don't know where he should be right now.
Oh,
man.
Fenwick just missed that one.
I tell you, Haas is a boss.
He
I think
is
you
a
had that
boss.
written
I
down.
did
don't
have a
think You even
boss.
said it. You
I
wrote
did.
it down, did you?
Yeah, of course I did. Opening
Okay.
segment.
Haas is a
It
boss.
was a couple hours ago,
You
but
said
I said
it.
it.
You said it in a more low-key way.
Well, I
Which
didn't-
is good. That's your style.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a catcher matchup here, too, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's 3 catchers right there. Catcher, catcher, catcher.
Filipponi's fun to watch. He's very animated there on the mound. He's got a lot going on. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch.
He's ahead here, 1-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th.
You know who would like this? This is almost like a Monet kind of painting.
Uh-huh.
So our man from last year, whose name I'm blanking on, shame on me.
Tsukamoto.
Tsukamoto, thank you. Whose favorite artist
Claude Monet.
Noted was Claude Monet, famous impressionist. But the sky's got a little bit of that action to it, you know?
It does, yeah. And now the colors kind of the sun setting.
It's gorgeous.
Fading in there.
Yeah, don't even look at the game. Look at the sky right now. It's stunning. 1 and 2 is a count.
Oh, that one hits
Hit the
Fenwick
elbow
in the
pad.
elbow. Evidently, we're watching too much of this guy because we're kind of not keeping up with the ball game here.
That's a shame.
Left fielder, John
That was a shame. I
Sportsman.
would have liked to seen that at bat realized with, either an out or a hit. And here comes Richard Griffin to talk to the umpire. I'm not sure about what. What do you think they're talking about?
It's hard to tell for certain, but he hasn't had a single story time today, so maybe he's just trying to get his airtime or.
So the two Cubs managers chatting together now.
Yeah. Well, now they're having a combo, yeah.
It's continuing on. I'm trying to read the body language. I feel like French is a little annoyed with something. I can't tell though. I feel like, yeah.
It's definitely something to inquire on after the game here.
Yeah, maybe we'll get the story at some point.
We probably will get the story.
Last game when I was sounding like Minnie Mouse over the audio for whatever effect was happening there, we talked about the race between Maharis.
Yeah, okay, the Nolan Phelan race.
Nolan Phelan.
Maharis.
Because
$20 on the line.
$20 on the line because Phelan had been taken out for a pinch runner the game before, and they bet he could beat Maharis.
Oh,
nice
that's a
little
shot
poke to
there.
center field. He's getting twisted. And
Josh
oh boy.
Buck is going to drop. Rounding third is Fenwick. He's going to score in the third base. Bushing.
Whoa.
That's right. Didn't want it at all. It kind of twisted around there and he dropped it.
Oh my goodness. That was yeah, want it. You could tell he was in trouble.
Yep.
I think it was right at him.
Yeah, and
He
he
made
had
the
this.
turn, and then you're like, oh no, I need to recover. And once that voice goes off in your head, oh no, it's hard to refine that. I've been in that spot in the outfield, and you're like, oh man, I just turned the wrong way.
Springs up center fielder Landon Prashad for the Ironbacks.
I'm assuming that was called a triple by the official scorer.
1 for 3 today.
And it was, as a matter of fact. Good for him.
The scorekeeping at home also lost his cap. Another
That's
shot
a
there
score,
for
another
Prasad.
run.
That's going to drop and score another run here.
Ironbacks putting an exclamation point
The extra hitter, Mateo Zersta.
on this game.
That's right. It's bringing up extra hitter Mateo Sursta now. 0 for 2 with a walk.
I feel a bit for Filipponi. He probably deserved a little bit better on that fly ball to center field.
Yeah. And he was cruising, right? 2 straight strikeouts.
Yeah.
He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning unscathed, but he ended up hitting Fenwick. And
Yeah.
then that kind of a.
And I don't know what kind of conversation was happening after that. I'm not sure why Richard Griffin was talking to the umpire. I hope it had nothing to do with the hit by pitch.
Right.
Because I feel like there's no way that was intentional.
Yeah, it did not look intentional to me, especially after already having, 5-6 pitches in the at bat, right?
But again, I'm speculating. I really don't know what happened. So
There's a
There
drive
you
by
go.
Sursta. Single. In comes Prashad. He's going to make his way home.
go. Good for Mateo Sursta.
Absolutely. We've been waiting for that a little bit,
Yeah,
right? To
yeah,
kind of
he was-
bust open, right?
Right on top of that. And I think they've kind of figured out Filipponi's coming right at him.
Yep.
So it's taken some of the guesswork out of being at the plate.
Which is kind of good for the Ironbacks hitters because, when you're attacking, like they're swinging away and attacking themselves. So
Yeah, exactly. There's just all the doubt that you saw in their approach. Man, look at this guy right now again. Wow.
Oh yeah, wow.
All
Nice
the
colors.
doubt they had earlier against Dietz, it's gone. You're
Yep.
just swinging loose. Here comes your
Yep,
fastball.
Locatelli there, chopper
Nice
to third
handle.
base.
Tough hop there, but he got him.
And that's going to do it for the Ironbacks, but they put up 3 on the board, and it's 7-0 as we head to the top of the 9th.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the top of the ninth. It's 7-0 Ironbacks. But more importantly than that, free donuts are on the line. Free Beechwood donuts.
That's right. Pressure's on here for Luke Abel.
Yeah, the shutout.
That's right.
That's.
I mean, you said it, so.
I know. I know. I'm not supposed to say it, but I've been.
Not only have you talked about the game, moving along here very quickly. It's double whammy day for Darren. He's just.
Yeah, not my best moment. Forgive me, fate and circumstance.
What are the new flavors? I got an email today from Beechwood saying they got some new flavors.
Let me
actually.
Refresh here, and we'll see what the flavors here are. Good old Beechwood Donuts, downtown St. Catharines. They make a mean vanilla ice cream cone. I get it sometimes on my lunch. Just walk around downtown on my lunch. Good old birthday cake, cookies and cream. These are, coconut cream, always good. Strawberries and cream is a new one.
Ooh.
Banana crumble. Banana custard-filled donut topped with banana dip and a banana oat crumble. I haven't tried the Long John or Long Jane.
It's a classic donut, the Long John, too, right?
Yeah, for sure. I haven't tried theirs, though. Strawberry key lime.
We got Jackson Slater off the bat.
Coffee cronut. I love a good cronut. I don't know if I like it with coffee on it.
I might like that one.
The vanilla bean cronut, very good.
Yeah, we had those here last year.
Nice pitch from Abel. Even it up. I like the lemon blackberry fritter as well. Sneaky good.
Anything lemon is delicious.
Yeah.
I think anything lemon is excellent.
For sure.
Slater's 1 for 2 today, strikeout. Beckman back at his last up out in the 6th, singled in the 3rd.
Ooh, just missed on that one. And Slater made a really nice play there, too, and then one inning we didn't get a chance to
end the
mention
inning,
it because we need to make up for the fact that we gave credit for the shortstop's play to him.
But he made one of his own.
But now he's
earned his flowers.
Did it himself, so good for him. Deserves those extra accolades. 2-2 the count now. Abel from Walkerton, Ontario. His walk-up song is Whoa, Whoa, Living on a Prayer.
Whoa,
Bon
no
Jovi.
way. A little Bon Jovi.
Jesse has nothing against that. He goes to Herkimer College. Takes psychology. He uses some psychology right now.
That's right. And your favorite TV show, Friends.
Yeah.
That was a jab at Darren. He does not like the show.
Friends. I will say, watching Friends to me is not only am I such a loser that I don't get invited to the party, but I go in, peek in the window to look at the party. That's what I feel like watching Friends. But he's born in Chilliwack, BC, dual citizen of Canada and the United States. In these tough times, he could be the chosen one. Bring peace between the...
And am I seeing that correctly? He was a voice actor in one episode of a Netflix TV series?
Yeah, My Life with Walter Boys.
Wow.
Yeah. Full count here? I mean, start off last thing with a walk. I hate to do it here again. Put the donuts in jeopardy. And for those of the uninitiated, if they get a scoreless inning here, that's 10 free donuts to some lucky fans. I'll tell you, our guy from Eureka College, Jackson Slater, putting up a fight.
Yeah, staying alive for sure.
Yeah. Dugout is cheering him on. The dugout, give credit to Geneva Red Wings dugout, has been lively throughout the game. And they're sticking with their boys. There's strike three. Nice pitch.
Down goes Slater.
Credit to Abel. That was a really nice. You love those battles, man.
It was,
Credit to both the competitors in that battle. Good for Abel for coming out on top. And here comes
Lucas Marsh.
Nodding his way. Makes an X in the sand. Steps in.
Looks like it's a
we got a
pitch
hitter
hitter
going on?
Pitch hitter.
What is it? Number...
It's Connor McGough.
Where is this? Connor McGuff?
McGuff.
Connor McGuff is on 2 at bats. He's 1 for 2. Had 1-0 here. There's a
There's
nice
a
poke
shot.
just
Oh,
over
just-
Sursta.
Egregious.
Wide turn there for McGuff, the crime dog.
It's egregious at first base.
Was it McGruff?
McGruff.
What am I thinking about
35 for
McGruff?
Geneva, J.C.
I don't know, McGruff. It sounds like a baseball player from the 80s, to be honest.
I felt like there was some sort of dog in a
It
detective
could-
outfit.
could look
that was
like a-
fighting crime.
Okay.
McGruff.
Okay.
I could have imagined this.
You could have just
Maybe
been making this
is
up,
how-
yeah.
This is going to be my big break in life. This has been my inspiration to create my own TV show called
That's right.
McGruff.
Just dreaming away
Crime-fighting dog.
in those days of Seitel,
And,
just thinking of this crime-fighting dog named McGruff.
All right, so we got a runner on first base. The donut's in jeopardy. 1 out, 1 strike. J.C. Gamble, who's been a pleasure to watch in the field at the plate. He's 0 for 3 at the dish thus far today. Gamble right on top of the plate. Paying some attention here for the 7-0 lead.
It's a high shot to center. Prashad under it though. Second out of the inning here.
You know, Prashad. It's funny how quickly we've come to take Prashad and center for granted.
Excellent, especially after maybe just seeing kind of the last play of it.
Yeah.
You know.
He's sweet out there.
Yep.
It's nice. Got somebody walking their dog out by the outfield, left field.
That's right.
drinking
Take it in the
Palace.
last out here. They're down for the
Palisade.
Red Wings down to their final out of the game.
Yeah, look at that.
And it's
And this is, it's
Quinn
fitting.
Mahoney.
Quinn Mahoney, who's had some great battles at the plate. He's 1 for 2, single a walk, flied out to right, hit a deep fly ball to right.
it's a shot there. It
Rips
finds
one.
a hole
Oh,
under
goodness
Egregious.
gracious.
Oh, and then Locatelli kind of bobbles it there.
Locatelli. Oh, my
Gets him at
goodness,
second.
throws him
The
at
game is
second.
over. He bobbled it, but then throws him out as Mahoney tries to stretch it into a double.
Free donuts.
Free donuts for all.
7-0 win for the Ironbacks. Kieran Cutler with a bomb.
That's right. And
Miles?
Dylan Miles announced the player of the game.
Absolutely.
7-inning pitch, 3 hits, no runs, 8 Ks, 1 walk.
I know it was controversial who to pick. I voted for Miles.
I agreed. He
And
just
full credit to, I think, to Reagan Flynn
Yeah.
for making it through the whole game and managing not finish that bag of Sour Patch Kids.
impressive.
I really thought it wasn't going to make it through the whole 9 innings, but it did.
That's right. Thanks for joining. We'll see you Saturday.
Okay.
Ironbacks player of the game.